So you've decided you want to scan all of your old slides. Now you have to figure out what to do next. Here are some things you should be thinking about as we count down the top 5 mistakes to avoid when converting your slides to digital format. Mistake number 5, choosing the wrong technology.
Choosing the right technology is probably the most important part when you're digitizing your slides. There's a couple different technologies out there. One that's been around for a while, the Nikon Coolscan, features a technology called digital ice. And what that does is it sort of removes the dust and scratches that tend to develop on older slides. And it sounds like a great thing, and it is a good thing, except for in a couple of situations. If there's a lot of detail, it tends to blur the images out a little bit. Also with the Nikon Coolscan, it takes a long time, about 1.5 minutes per slide, which, depending on how much time you have, can be good or can be bad and what kind of quality you're going for. But now, more recently, there's a technology called the Slidestream Pro. What this does is it uses a really high-tech digital camera to shoot each of the slides individually, and it speeds up the process to about 10 seconds per slide. Still getting all the great detail and everything in there, just making the process a lot faster. So, it's more about what works best for you. If you have a lot of older slides that haven't been stored properly, maybe need a little more tweaking to bring out the good qualities of them, then you want to go with the Nikon Coolscan. If your slides have been stored properly, they're in better shape, then you want to go with the Slidestream Pro. That's also going to save you money and save you a lot of time.
Mistake number 4, not adjusting the levels.
One of the key aspects of any photograph is the levels. Depending on which kind of camera you use, what the lighting conditions were like that day, an image might be under, overexposed, and the color levels might be slightly off. Well, the only way to be totally sure about this is to look at the histogram of an image. And what that is basically a digital graph that shows where the high and low lights are. And if the peaks of that graph are in the middle, then you're good. If things are off to one side, then it needs to be sort of adjusted. And one of the benefits of the Slidestream Pro is that it can be adjusted in real time, which can't be done with the Nikon Coolscan.
Mistake number 3, choosing the wrong format.
The best resolution is usually 2000 dpi for slides, and the best format is probably a high-quality JPEG. You can scan at a higher DPI, and you could even do an uncompressed TIFF file format, but you really only need to do that if you're planning on printing your images very large.
Mistake number 2, not sharing your slides.
Another common mistake people make is simply not sharing your digital files. Once your slides are scanned, you'll be able to share them on web platforms like Flickr, Picasa, Facebook. You'll even be able to share the high-quality originals with your friends and family.
And finally, mistake number 1, not trying out the latest photo gadgets and experiences.
There's a lot of things you can do now that your slides are digitized. There's a lot of photo gadgets out there that they can be loaded onto, like your iPhone or other mobile device. They can be streamed to an Apple TV or your Nintendo Wii. You can load them onto a digital photo frame. There's literally tons of options out there.
Now you know what you need to do with your old slides. The question is, what's the easiest and most affordable way to do all this? The answer is Digitize My Life. To find out just how easy and affordable it can be, visit www.digitizemylife.net.